All right, we're back. We got Atlanta and Minnesota behind me as they're warming up indoors. Should be a hell of a game tonight. I got the energy to give you a half of this game at least. We are going to go over the scoreboard, let you know who scored touchdowns today. If you're a fantasy football league player, and what a win for Indianapolis. I watched a lot of that game at my mom's house, so I'll get to that game. Well, we're going to begin with Miami losing a heartbreaker to the Patriots 33-27. We'll start with the victorious Patriots. Drake May, 19 of 23, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, 148 quarterback rating, 83% passing today. Rushing. Ramondre Stevenson, 11 for 54. Drake May, 10 for 31 and a touchdown. That was a beautiful touchdown run. Tavarian Henderson, 3 for 10. And Antonio Gibson had the big kickoff return after the Dolphins returned a punt return 60 yards. The Patriots ran it back a kickoff right afterwards. What a wild game this was. To me, the Cowboy game, this game were the two best games of the day. And, of course, Indianapolis. And Daniel Jones did it again 2 weeks in a row. Receiving, Stevenson had 5 for 88. Austin Hooper had 3 for 38. Diggs had 4 for 32. And Butt caught one pass, 16 yards for a touchdown. Matt Collins scored the other 8-yard touchdown catch. As the Patriots win today, let's do the Dolphins for you. Tungalova, 26 of 32, 81% passing, 127 passer rating, 315 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a big pick. That really ended the game for the Dolphins today. Malik Washington had a good game, 3 for 23 rushing. Devonta A-Chain, 11 for 30, but he was great catching the ball out of the backfield. And Ollie Gordon, the second, won a run for 8 yards. Waddle had 5 for 68 and a touchdown. A-Chain had 8 for 92 and a touchdown. 8 catches, 92 yards. Tyreek had 6 for 109. Miami goes to Buffalo on Thursday. And I'll let you know where the Pats go next week. But that's a big win for New England on the road. I know they're on the road next week. Where are they going next week? New England. I'll let you know right now where New England is next week. Oh, they're hosting the Steelers next week. That should be an interesting game. Speaking of the Steelers, let's do them next. Where are the Steelers at? Trying to look for the Steelers. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Seahawks walk into Pittsburgh and outscore the Steelers 24-3 in the second half and beat the Steelers 31-17 in the Burgh. Sam Darnold, 22 of 33, 67% passing, 295, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks. A 100 passer rating. Kenneth Walker, the third, 13 rushes, 105, and a touchdown. I did not play him today, thank God. Receiving, A.J. Barner, 2 for 26 and a touchdown. Torrey Horton, 2 for 32 and a touchdown for the victorious Seattle Seahawks. For the Steelers, Rodgers was 18 of 33, 55% passing, 203, a touchdown, 2 picks. I'm not even going to get into his quarterback range. Mason Rudolph had 2 completions. On the ground, Pittsburgh, Jalen Warren, 14 for 48. Receiving, Metcalf had 3 catches for 20 and a touchdown. Steelers go to Foxborough. I'll let you know in a second where does Seattle go next week. They're probably flying back to the Pacific Northwest next week. Seattle next week hosting the Saints, so they should be 2-1 after that one. Who's next? We did Patriots, Dolphins, Seahawks. We'll get the Jets out of the way since they were blown out. Buffalo wins comfortably 30-10. They're resting their guys up, get ready for Miami on Thursday night. Josh was 14 of 25, 148. No touchdowns, no picks. Mitch Trubisky 1 for 2 for 32 yards. Josh 6 for 59. Elijah Moore a touchdown. James Cook 21 for 132 and 2 touchdowns. Receiving rise, Keon Coleman had 26 yards, 31 yards for Elijah Moore. Kincaid had 4 catches for 37. Josh Palmer 2 for 47. So Buffalo basically kept the ball on the ground, knowing that they got Miami on a short week. Jets, nothing to talk about. So Jets go to Tampa for the Buccaneers home open. We'll have that behind me next Sunday. Buffalo plays Miami Thursday night. All right, we'll do the Rams. And we'll do the Bengals first. Now remember, Burrow got hurt in this game for the Bengals. And no word on Burrow yet. Burrow threw a touchdown, 7 of 13 for 76 yards. Jake Browning came in great backup, 21 for 32, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. But he's still a damn good backup. Browning had a running touchdown. Really, he jumped into the end zone to win the game for the Bengals. Chase Brown had 47 yards of rushing. Receiving-wise, Noah Fant, 3 for 28. T. Higgins, 3 for 56 and a 42-yard touchdown catch. Jamar Chase, 14 for 165 and a touchdown. For the losing Jaguars, Lawrence, 24-42, 57% passing, 271, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 86 passer rating. De'Ami Brown, 9 yards, who cares? Travis Etienne, 14 for 71. Tootin, 8 for 42. Chris Perkins has released this article for the Sun Sentinel. Dolphins have nothing going for them. I'll get to the Dolphins tomorrow night. We'll have some fun with that. Travis Hunter, 3 for 22. De'Ami Brown, 5 for 57, a touchdown. And Travis Etienne, 2 for 18 for a touchdown. I'll let you know where they're playing at next week. Next week, Texans go to Jacksonville. And the Bengals go to Minnesota. That's a good game. I have that game up. I'm doing the Ram game next week, which should be fun. Speaking of the Rams, let me go over here. Rams 33, Titans 19. You know, the quarterback threw for 170 yards today and his first ever NFL touchdown for Cam Ward. Congratulations to him as he gets off the quarterback snide. Stafford 23 for 33, 2 touchdowns and a pick, 115 passer rating, 298 yards. Stafford got sacked a couple of times. Puka Nacua, 1 rushing 45-yard touchdown run. Kyron Williams 17 for 66. Receiving wise, Jordan Winnington 2 for 42. Puka 8 for 91. Davis Allen 1 for 8 and a touchdown. And Devontae Adams 6 for 106 and a touchdown for the Rams. For the losing Titans, I gave you the quarterback numbers already. 19 of 33, 175 and a touchdown. 86-point passer rating. Threw for 58%. Pollard 20 for 92. Let's see. Calvin Ridley 3 for 57. Elite Animal from Medicine Hat, Alberta, 4 touchdowns, 56 yards and a touchdown. So that is that box score. Let you know where they go next week. Titans stay home, play the Colts, who are rolling right now. And the Rams go to Philly. That's our game next week. Cannot wait to do Philly and the Rams. That is a heavyweight fight next Sunday in South Philadelphia. Thank the Lord. Boy, we're going to see some. The Miami game is great today, by the way. Iman Perry, can't believe the Giants lost today. Good evening, my friend. How are you? Say what's up to Iman. Getting this Sunday night rolling, folks. Wow. Iman, of course, in the beautiful city of Minneapolis. Time is it right now there? 6:55 Central Time out in Minneapolis. Let's continue the scoreboard. Cowboys. This was one of the wildest games of the day. Cowboys 40 to 37 over the Giants in overtime. You want to know how cool this game was? The Cowboys had the ball 4 times in a 10-minute overtime. What did that tell you? We'll do the victorious Dallas Cowboys first. Prescott and Russell Wilson had monster days. First for Prescott since they won the game, 38-52, 73% passing, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick, 103 passer rating. Prescott 3 for 17, Javonte Williams 18 for 97 and a touchdown. Miles Sanders 5 for 15 and a touchdown for the boys. Javonte Williams 6 catches for 33 yards. George Pickens 5 catches for 68 yards and a touchdown. Kevontae Turpin 4 catches for 47 yards for a touchdown. And Jake Ferguson 9 catches for 78 yards. Where is C.D. Lamb on this? Let's see. Good God Almighty. Lamb 9 catches, 112 yards. That is for the victorious Cowboys. For the Giants, Russell Wilson, a career high. Let me go back to this. Let me get the right box score for you folks. Russell Wilson, a career high, 30 of 41, 73% passing, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns, a pick, 129 passer rating. Jason Dart, -3, must have got sacked. Tyrone Casey, 5 for 15 for Tyrone Tracy Jr. Cam Scatterbull, 11 for 45 and a touchdown. Russell Wilson had a big run in regulation, and then he threw the 50-yard pass after that. All right. Theo Johnson, 4 for 34. Tracy, 4 for 36. Look at the numbers. Rondell Robinson, 8 catches, 142 and a touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 9 catches, 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. Giants go home next Sunday night to play the Chiefs, both of them 0-2. The Cowboys go to Chicago, and this is the reason why I'm only doing one game next week. That is your matinee football in America game. I know CBS has some big games. I'll look at the schedule in a second, let you know what they are. Who else do we have? I'll do Chiefs-Eagles because that game is boring as hell. Eagles, it wasn't as close as the score indicates, but the Eagles got it done. Hurts, 15 of 22, 68% passing, 101 yards, 81% passer rating. Saquon Barkley, 22 for 88 for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 9 for 15 and a tush-push touchdown. Receiving-wise, Saquon only had 6 yards. A.J. Brown had 5 catches for 27, especially a nice one-handed catch. And Devontae Smith had a hell of a catch, 4 for 53. Eagles go home to play the Rams. Like I said, the Chiefs come here to play the Giants next Sunday night on NBC. Mahomes, 16 of 29, 55% passing, 187, a touchdown, a big pick that really solidified it for the Eagles. Mahomes, 7 for 66 with a touchdown run. Kareem Hunt, 8 for 31. And Pacheco, 10 for 22. Brown had 5 for 34. He got hurt. Kelsey, 4 for 61. And Taquan Thornton. I think the Chiefs found their deep threat now. 2 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown for that game. We're saving the best for last. Was this game exciting? Let's do the Lions, the sorry-ass Lions, as they bully the poor Pooh Bears of Chicago. Detroit's home opener. Goff, 23 of 28, 5 touches. So Goff throws for 334, 5 touchdowns, 158 passer rating. He had the best passing rating of the day. Jamar Gibbs, 12 for 94 and a touchdown. David Montgomery, 11 for 57 for a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Amon St. Brown, 9 for 115 and 3 touchdowns. Laporta, 3 for 26. Isaac Tisaya, 1 for 29 yards. And Jamison Williams had 2 catches for 108 yards. He had a 64-yard touchdown catch. For the sorry-ass Bears, Caleb, 19 of 30, 207 yards, 63% passing, 98% passer rating, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Williams, 5 for 27 on the ground. DeAndre Swift, 12 for 63 and a touchdown. Roma Zunde, who I've been trying to trade out of my other league, had 2 touchdowns today and 128 yards. Chicago goes home to host Dallas. I'll let you know where Detroit goes. Detroit. Next Monday night, good luck, Detroit. They're at the Ravens. Who else do we got? I'm going to skip Kyler Murray. I'll just give you his stats. And then I'll do the game of the day. And well, let me back up a second. Bryce Young, 35 for 55, 64% passing, 328 yards, 3 touchdowns in the pick, 96% passer rating. All right, boy. Making me look good. Chuba Hubbard, 10 for 38. Hunter Renfrow found a spot. He's in Carolina, 7 for 48, 2 touchdowns. Terrion McMillan, 6 for 100 yards. Chuba Hubbard caught a touchdown. Okay. Carolina goes home to play the Falcons. And I believe Arizona go play the 49ers next week in their home opener. Murray, 17 of 25, 220, a touchdown, a pick, 102 passer rating, 68% passing. James Conner with a touchdown, 34 yards on the ground. Marvin Harrison, 2 for 27. I'm going to have a little talk with him. And last but not least, as football night in America is about to finish, which means we'll get football now. The Colts in a miraculous victory. Okay, this game, you had a little bit of everything. You had great defensive stops. You had Bo Nix doing his thing, and Daniel Jones. Told you, if the Colts stay healthy, now they got lucky. At the end of the game, the kicker missed a 60-yard field goal, but the Broncos' defensive tackle on special teams jumped over the man. You can't do that. Gave him 15 yards, and he hit it right through for 45 yards, and the Colts escape. No luck in the refs, and they win by 1. I'll get the Bo Nix. What a day he had. All right, Daniel Jones, 23 of 34, 68% passing, 316 yards, 117 passer rating, 1 touchdown, no pick on the ground. Denver held him at bay on the ground. Tyler Warren, I don't know if he got hurt, but look at Jonathan Taylor, 25 for 165. No touchdowns. Right, who caught the only touchdown for Indianapolis? Jonathan Taylor, 2 for 50. What a day for him. Indy goes to Tennessee. I know the Broncos stay on the road. What a day this was. Great game by both teams, by the way. Colts escape very, very luckily. For the Broncos, Bo Nix, 22 of 30, 73% passing, 206 yards, 118 passer rating, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. K.J. Dobbins, another good day for J.K. Dobbins, 76 yards and a touchdown. Troy Franklin, 8 for 89 and a touchdown, 42 yards is his longest. And that's it. Let you know where Denver goes. I know Denver's on the road. Broncos are at the Chargers. That's a very good game next Sunday. Very good. I'll watch that. And that is all the scores, all the big highlights today in the league. So First time the Chiefs have lost 3 in a row in a while. First time ever under Patrick Mahomes. Beautiful 73-degree evening in my city. Let you know what's going down. I'll give it another 10 minutes, and if guys are not in, then I'm going to bed, folks. I'm just going to watch the Penix game. I got a lot of listening to do tonight. All right. Mm-hmm. So I'll give you another 10 minutes and then I'm out the door. I got a lot of watching to do tonight. I'll tell you one game we'll talk about because I did the game up here, and that's the Miami game. And give the Dolphins credit. They showed some heart. They showed some character. But you already hear the Wolves are circling around Mike McDaniel. They said that Chris Perkins said that he's usually kind of funny after wins or losses. They said today his head was down. And, you know, Mike, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to Mike McDaniel. He's going to get a fresh start somewhere within a year or two. He's going to be a team's offensive coordinator. He's going to do the play calling right on a good team, and he's going to get another coaching job in 5 years. He'll get another job somewhere. It's that in Miami, when you make bad decisions on who you draft, and like I said, Dolphins, their biggest downfall, folks, is their personnel department. They always pick wrong players. They really, really do. Either the players are not the right fit or they get hurt quickly. Jalen Phillips, excellent example of that. And today, the Dolphins went out violently and played great today, in my opinion. But the one thing they couldn't do, and it's been the same problem here, is teams just gashed them with the run. It's like everybody knows they're not a physical team. So people take advantage of them by running the football up the gut. In New England, oh, yeah. That Drake May, boy, I tell you, New England has found something with him. Now you, the Dolphins, even Big O gave up on Tua today. That's right. On his late afternoon evening show, he did 3 hours today. He gave up on Tua. Say he's done with Tua. You want to trade him? Get rid of him. Whatever. And, hey, just like I said, when your quarterback can only throw 40 yards accurately, and he was throwing BBs today. That's why I give Tua a lot of credit. You know, I remember, as much as I am a Dolphin fan, I put my fantasy football teams ahead of the Dolphins. Speaking of fantasy football, let me take a look at what's going on. Now that these games are over. Next week we'll be in Philly. Pre-game show at 12:20. Philly and the Rams, in my opinion, the two best teams in football. And they'll go at it next Sunday in Philadelphia, 1 o'clock Eastern, the kickoff. That will be my game. Also, uh, Bengals and at the Vikings. Nobody knows about Joe Burrow yet. Oh, I'm just sitting here. So Burrow's out, but nobody knows yet. No word on his ankle. All right, they do got Joe Burrow. Let's see. Joe Burrow out with toe injury. All right, they're talking about during the game. So we know he got hurt. There's no report on his diagnosis. So we don't know yet about Joe Burrow. Probably find out tomorrow for sure. So as I'm getting ready to close off the night, which I really want to be honest with you. I got a lot of things to listen, catch up to, which is better for me, and I can watch this Falcon game in peace and quiet. So I want to thank Iman for coming through, people in the clouds coming through. Had a short post-game show. We went through all the scores, all the fantasy stats. Next Sunday, we'll be in Philadelphia. Grown men football in Philly. The Eagles and the Rams. In 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be in Arlington. It's not called Gerald's World when the Packers go there. It's called Lambeau South. As the Packers and Cowboys continue their 60-year rivalry. Can you believe that? 60 years these two teams have been going at it. And we'll see that next Sunday. And I'm looking forward to it. And you should too. 2 weeks from Sunday night, we'll be in Arlington. Next Sunday, we'll be in Philly. Two best teams in football will go at it. Stafford's playing. That's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. Let Matthew Stafford's out there. Let me see the other games next week. Cincinnati. Now, Browning can play. Okay, I know. May not be Burrow next week, but Browning can play. We'll do this one more time, then I'm done. Okay, let's do this. Week 3 next week. We'll be in Philadelphia. We'll be in Buffalo Thursday for the Dolphins and the Bills. And I know the Dolphin community right now is I love it. Get the 0-3 and boy, I'll be going in Friday night. I'll be going in Saturday or Sunday next time I'm on. All right, next week, Dolphins and Bills will be at that one. Your early games next week, Atlanta at Carolina, the Panthers home opener. Green Bay is at Cleveland. Texans are at the Jaguars. Bengals and Vikings, that'll be one of my games up there at 1 o'clock. I'll be in Philadelphia for the Rams, and we have Buccaneers and Jets behind me. So I'll think of what game to put in front of me. We'll be in South Philadelphia next week. Heavyweight title fight between the Eagles and the Rams. And that's what we'll be at next week. 4:25, Cowboys and Bears. Good God Almighty. Cardinals and the Cardinals go to San Francisco for the Niners home opener. Niners 2-0, Cardinals 2-0. That should be interesting. As I say adieu to everybody. Well, hold up, Manzano wants to pull up, so let me get Tony up here. Let's see. All right, Tony, you want to pull up? There you go. Oh, tomorrow we'll see Herbert. Can't wait for that. Tony is here.
Hey, Mace. By chance, after I left last night, did you go fully into the idiots in our fan base?
Yes. I'll do that tomorrow night again since they lost a heartbreaker.
Yeah, and it's hilarious how these people are saying that the Dolphins didn't have a spine this game and stuff like that. I'm like, what game are you guys seeing?
Yeah, that's the problem with Dolphin fans in South Florida. They're delusional.
Yeah, and they don't, and I feel that they do not understand what the definition of a spine is. Having no spine in football is when you just lay down and let your opponent walk over you. The Dolphins had a spine this game. They actually
sure
fought back.
You're right, they did. What's up, Keith?
And I feel the defense is what carried us this game. Do you agree, Mace?
The defense is the reason why you lost this game because they couldn't stop New England on the ground.
Do you think the offense is what saved us?
Yeah, Tua got on fire into the end when he threw that pick.
Oh, my God. I don't know what to do, Mace, with this team. I really don't.
Well, guess what? I got news for you, a bombshell for you. Big O said today at about 6:15 this evening on his postgame, get rid of Tua. He's tired of him.
Yeah. Wow. The Tua shell finally gave up.
Yes, he finally gave up on Tua. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and I was actually seeing reports. Actually, the John Gruden specifically is more likely to go into college and coach in college than the pros because the NFL doesn't want to. No franchise wants to deal with that the specter of that investigation and stuff like that. That he's having what is it called? Having to that investigation that's going around him with those emails.
Yeah.
So I think the rumors of John Gruden coming to Miami need to stop. And I've been saying this. The most likely to me is Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick.
I don't think Ross is going to do that. What's up, Cap? Cap for life.
What's up, guys? What's going on, guys?
Hey, Cap.
And I'm hearing they were talking on the radio earlier. They got some guys talking about there's like some rumors going around about Gruden going to the Gators or something like that. You hearing that?
That's a good fit. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, no, but Mace, didn't you tell me if a guy like hypothetically, if Belichick comes here, he keeps Greer because he respects his father. You don't think
Yeah,
and
I
let's be
don't think it's
honest,
gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be Belichick though, because I don't see Stephen Ross um,
you think
giving
he
up
would get
control
like a
to him.
Marvin Lewis instead.
I think
No,
I
he's
think
gonna be a flunky coach to make sure that he caters to his quarterback. That's what he's gonna do.
yeah, exactly. They're gonna leave Weaver alone after the defensive display that he's done the past 2 weeks. I don't think they're gonna want to make him interim. I think
Exactly.
they might put in
Captain Life
Embry.
is thinking what I'm thinking. I was gonna
Yeah,
say that next. Yes.
either Embry or Weaver. I'm sorry, Embry or Bevel. One of those two.
Oh my
It'll
God!
probably
Please.
be Bevel because they're gonna ride and die with two. It's gonna be Bevel.
Oh, good Lord! Please. Oh my God! Oh my God! Jesus
Hey, what
Christ!
you worried about? Your man's about to have a showcase tomorrow night. What the hell you worried about? Why do
Because
you care?
Embry's assistant head coach. He's a tight ends coach, but
Oh
he's
yeah,
assistant.
no. But I. This is why, Cap. I've been saying this. This is why I'm watching a guy like Herbert. So when I watch Dolphins games, I don't have any emotional ties because this team is going to disappoint me. Like so,
Exactly. They've been disappointing all your life.
so Cap, you need to do with me what me and Mace are doing. We follow actual quarterbacks in this league, not this.
No,
you,
hey, no. Let me tell you something, man. Tampa Bay has a team, bro.
Damn right. I'm a huge Baker Mayfield guy, man.
And Jacksonville played pretty good
my
today,
question
bro.
is, how the hell, how the hell did Cleveland screw that kid up? Is my question.
I didn't see the game. What happened?
No, what he's
I'm
saying
saying,
is why didn't he work in Cleveland?
is that another incompetent franchise too, Mace? You think?
Of course.
When's the last time they won a championship in the 60s?
1964. All right, Bajan Robinson for 20. First player of the game for the Atlanta. Yeah, man.
I think
Hey,
Atlanta.
look. Off of Cap was going to say, go ahead, Manzano. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, no, and for me, from the beginning of the season, I've been saying this, and nobody wants to hear this. The South, to me, in both conferences, Mace, are the two leagues, the two conferences that I feel, the two not two conferences, two divisions in the NFL that are gonna end at the end of the season with a team winning by only a game or a half a game. Can you see that? Am I crazy for thinking that?
I think the only division that's going to be like that is probably going to be the NFC West.
You think there's actually dominant teams in the both South divisions?
No. Colts 2-0 now. I'm trying to tell you guys, when they're healthy, they're very good.
Yeah, but my favorite team, like, and the team I feel might make it far in the playoffs with how well their defense is playing. They're the best overall team that I've seen so far in the what is it called? So far in
Regular
the
season,
last
2 weeks.
in the NFL, the Packers.
Well, Packers got to prove it to me. Because their defense at times, they don't have the killer instinct. But I do like the Packers, though, you know that.
So you think is it going to be between the Falcons and the Buccaneers, or for the NFC South, Mace?
I got Buccaneers, and they already won in Atlanta last week. To me, the three best teams in the NFC are Philly, the Rams, and Tampa Bay.
You don't trust. You think the Seahawks are still too young? You think?
Yeah, but that was a big win in Pittsburgh today, outscoring the Steelers 24-3 in the second half.
Who are your top teams in the AFC?
Well, Burrow's hurt now. I had the Bengals, Ravens, Chargers right now. Buffalo
For
got to
me,
win. Buffalo got to prove it to me.
yeah, and for me, I still, to me, the AFC is until Buffalo or the Ravens prove to me that they can beat the Chiefs, Mace. That conference is the Chiefs' conference to lose.
Now the Chiefs are done, bro. The Eagles put the nail in that coffin today.
Oh, they blew them out?
They just won that game easier than the score indicates. Eagles didn't break a sweat again. I've never seen a team like this in my life. But they're so good, they don't even break a sweat.
Mace, you for football, like not in the pros, but football in general, you're gonna have to put your energy in our Hurricanes then.
No, I like my fantasy team myself.
Hey Cap, do you do fantasy?
Cap left.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Who would like
Wow,
Mace
hold
when you
on.
did
Let me see this. Let me go back to this. Yeah, go ahead.
for you when you used to do like hardcore fantasy like in the early 2000s, who was your favorite quarterback to draft?
I didn't have it that way, but if I had to pick one, Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, Big Ben? Really? A lot of people said
Because
Brett.
because he was my favorite to pick, but to be honest with you, I had more fun with Aaron Rodgers the last time I won a fantasy league, and that was in 2009. That was the second year as a starter.
And Mace, when you hear people say that they're shocked that Aaron is like this, are these people idiots? Who do you think he learned his ego from?
Of course.
Every time I hear that, I'm like, are you guys thinking of, how are you shocked that he's not acting like Brett? Really? He learned from underneath Brett's wing. Brett had a huge ego.
Atlanta, again, self-destructing as they had a good drive going and they wasted that. But yeah, you're right. I mean, he did everything Brett did.
Who was the guy that followed Brett around all the time, Mace?
Ed Werder?
Was it South? Oh, Ed was the Cowboys and Brett.
John Clayton. Yeah.
Ed was hilarious. Edward was hilarious. Why were you kissing Brett's ass? Really?
3-0 Atlanta because he was kissing Brett's ass because Brett's hard to deal with.
Was he the worst quarterback you think in terms of press? Like, did the press hate doing interviews with Brett in general?
No. Brett. The problem with Brett Favre is that he's just a hard person to deal with.
Was Dan Marino like that in it? Like,
yes,
like that, Mace?
Yes, he was.
Was Dan like? Did he have like a stuck-up attitude or something like that?
Yes, yeah, of course he did.
And that's how Brett was too, like very stuck-up and elitist.
Yes.
And this is honestly, I don't know. And this is where I don't understand the hatred for Peyton. Peyton is not stuck up. He seems very down to earth. Can you explain why people don't like Peyton, Mace?
Why people don't like Peyton?
Yeah.
Because
is it Brady? More Brady fans?
I don't think a lot of people like Brady either.
I think over like in general, I think the most fan favorite quarterback I've ever can remember was Joe Montana.
Boy, is that guy taking a beating, bro.
Did you see the videos of him during the Giants game?
I wasn't really watching the Giant game. I was watching the Dolphin game.
Oh no, not the Giants. I'm talking about the San Francisco Giants game.
I don't watch San Francisco, even though they've caught the Mets. I don't watch them. What a collapse by the Mets! What a collapse!
Are you shocked, Mace?
Yes, I am. I picked them to go to the National League Championship again. The Mets are good. I guess it's the ego of Soto. I guess is really messed up that team.
I warned Mets fans that Soto's gonna ruin that locker room.
See, the Yankee media tried to blame it on Manny Machado, but now the Yankee media now know who was really the problem in San Diego.
It was Juan Soto.
Yeah, what did Manny do? Manny got his ass out of there.
Yeah, and you know what? Well, with Manny specifically, I can understand why people hate him because of the way he plays.
No, he got a Dominican attitude. That's why they hate him.
He has that arrogant attitude that, like...
Yeah, look what he did to Soto. He said, get your ass out of my locker room. You don't like the merengue? F you. Ain't you Dominican?
What would you say Vlad Jr. is like his father, Mace?
A little bit, yeah. But Vlad Jr. would love playing with Manny Machado because Machado and him like the same things. And Tatis Jr.
Well, would you say a guy like Vladimir would do well in New York?
No.
Playing with the Yankees?
No, he hates the Yankees. He'll never play there.
Or play with the Dodgers or someone?
I think he'll be good with the Mets, believe it or not. Because he's buddies with Soto, and he's one guy that Soto would listen to.
Wait, would you say he would work well with Tatis and Machado?
He didn't.
No, I'm talking about Vladimir.
Oh yeah, he would. Yeah, those Dominican guys. Yeah. Of course they work well together.
Wait, what was what Atlanta team, Mace, Braves team was it that you got annoyed that they were constantly playing merengue in the locker room?
They were doing that dance, a doggy dance, every time they hit a home run. What's his face? Albies and his buddy in the outfield. What's his name?
Acuna.
Yes, those two clowns.
Well, wait, is Palmeiro Dominican or Puerto Rican?
Which one? Ralphie Palmeiro?
Yeah, Rafi.
He's pure Cuban.
Oh, he's Cuban?
Yeah, he's from Miami. That's Jose Canseco's buddy. They grew up together.
Is that another guy that became a pariah like Canseco, Miss?
Nah, yeah, because I believe him, but they called him, with the drug test.
And for me, like, when it comes to steroids, Mace,
yeah,
a guy like Mark McGwire really didn't need it. Neither did what's it called? Neither did Barry Bonds and stuff like that. Like, I think the ego got the better of them. Do you agree?
Of course.
Barry, I can understand because he didn't want to be overshadowed by Mark or Sammy.
I would agree with that.
You saw Mark in his prime with the
Cardinals.
Not the like his younger days.
With the Cardinals.
I'm talking about his younger days when he was with the Bash Brothers.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Was it just him and Canseco hitting home runs, or did they have another guy? Was the Bash Brothers three people?
Dave Henderson hit home runs. Ricky Henderson hit home runs. God bless his soul. They both gone now. Him and Dave Henderson. God bless their soul. Dave Parker hit home runs. He was there when they won the World Series.
Dave Parker is another guy that doesn't get talked about, Mace. Why?
Media didn't like him.
Is he like Reggie, kind of? In that sense, where
Parker was the guy. God bless his soul, by the way. He made the Hall of Fame a couple of months ago. Parker was all business. Reggie was a showman.
But why is it? I heard that people on his own teams really didn't like Reggie.
No, the Yankee team couldn't stand him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought there was a teammate on the Oakland A's that didn't really like him.
Sal Bando.
Did Thurman Munson hate everybody, Mace? Was he that bitter?
Yeah, except for Nettles. and Chicken Stanley. He got along with those two.
Was Greg Nettles a pretty boy like our boy Donnie Great Baseball?
Greg Nettles was a prick, but he was good to me when I was a kid.
Can you, like, that's another guy I don't understand why people hold him such a, like, I'm a Yankees fan. I don't
You know what you do? Google Game 3. Watch the whole game. Dodgers, Yankees, World Series, and you'll find out why Greg Nettles is so loved by Yankees.
No, not Nettles. Donnie Baseball.
Oh, I have a video to show you. I'm going to get it again. When I do, I'm going to show it to you. You're going to see why they love Donnie Baseball.
Other than the man's a pretty boy, because you said the women loved him.
No, the women love Bucky Dent.
Bucky, really?
Yes, Bucky Dent. Yeah. Now, you know why they love Mattingly? Because the Mets were good back then. And the Mets got all the press in New York, not the Yankees. And the Yankees used to fall short. And he was the guiding light of the Yankee organization.
He was almost Derek Jeter before Derek Jeter, kind of.
Yes, but Derek Jeter didn't carry the Yankees on his back. He had damn good teammates. Mattingly had those teammates too, but his back gave out.
Yeah, no, and for me, another guy on that team that really doesn't get enough for me, the guy on those Yankees teams, Paul O'Neill, never gets a lot of respect.
He does by the Yankee fan, though.
But in general, he
doesn't, because remember, this is the year 2025. He retired after the 2021 World Series. 2001, the one they lost to Arizona.
Oh, so he was on that. Was he on that the 2003 team
No, he was gone.
Who was on that 2003 team, like that outfield? Was that Soriano?
I know Matsui. Matsui was out there. Soriano was out there, I think. Because remember, they moved him around because he couldn't field for his life depend on it.
Was he more of an offensive guy, Soriano?
Yes. Look how forgotten he is.
Another, the center fielder of that team was that Hideki Matsui?
No. Bernie Williams.
Bernie's another guy that I wish got more respect, to be honest.
He doesn't get, you know what it is again? A lot of those voters for the Hall of Fame.
It's almost like the Dolphins, kind of.
No, the Dolphins are a little different.
Oh, no, in terms of the Hall of Fame and stuff like that.
Yeah, Dolphins got a lot of Hall of Famers. But they're not going to have one for a long, long time unless they put Kuchenberg in, Dick Anderson.
I know. That pisses me off. Why? Do they hate Kuchenberg for some reason?
Yeah, because he was a neo-Nazi. I'm not joking. His attitude. He always he didn't like certain people.
Oh, he was a very he was very racist?
Yes, I'm not going to say nothing because I don't want to. What little channel I have, I don't want to lose it.
Yeah, and it's weird to me when it comes to certain teams. Like how in the past 10 years, Mace, how many Pittsburgh Steelers have gotten into the Hall of Fame?
Well, I'll tell you one who hasn't, Heinz Ward. But how many Pittsburgh Steelers have it?
No, have. I think Ben's gonna get in the Hall of Fame.
Ben has been in the Hall of Fame.
Big Ben.
Oh yeah, he's going to be the next one.
Alan Faneca.
Faneca's in the Hall of Fame, but he went in as a Jet.
The tight end, Heath.
He's going to get a lot of consideration.
Do you think a guy like Heath? What's his last name? Damn it.
Heath Miller.
Do you think he gets overlooked because of Tony Gonzalez?
No, Gonzalez played in a different time.
No, I thought he came in at the end of Tony, like as soon
Yeah,
as
he does, but Heath Miller won 2 Super Bowls. He will probably make Canton, the more I think about it.
Ben Watson, you think gets in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Even with his Super Bowls?
Nope. It's like David Cone and Paul O'Neill. You just talked about Paul O'Neill. Would you rather have Paul O'Neill's career and David Cone, where you won 5 championships and New York adores you and you could eat at any restaurant for free? Or would you rather be a guy like Rod Carew, who was one of the greatest hitters to ever play the game? Ted Williams, another one, but never won anything.
Wait, Ted never won anything?
Which guy?
Ted never won a World Series?
No, he never won a World Series. Remember, Boston went 86 years without winning.
Oh, because of the curse of the Billy Goat or whatever it's called.
Curse of the Bambino. Trading Babe Ruth.
And for you, Mace, for you, who's the better overall hitter, Rod or Ted?
Of course, it's Ted Williams, but I didn't see him play. I wasn't even in the fort yet by my mom, so I got to go.
That was your mother's era.
Yeah, to me, my grandmother's. For me, I got to go. Carew and Tony Gwynn are the 2 best hitters I've ever seen.
How about Frank Thomas?
Oh, God. I would put him 3rd or 4th because he had power, too. And Frank reinvented himself. I'm glad he did. Because
Frank Robinson. My mistake. Frank Robinson.
Oh, forget it, man. Only the 2nd player ever to win MVPs in both leagues. And I know Texas is hot right now. I wonder if Corey Seager, if they make the playoffs, can make another run.
Yeah, for me, the best overall hitter, like I was at the end of his career, but for me the best, like for me the best hitter of all, like with my own eyes, the best hitter was always Albert Pujols.
I would agree with that. With power and everything, I would say Pujols, Frank Thomas, and your boy Miggy Cabrera.
Miggy gets underrated, to be honest, a little bit because of Albert.
I would agree with that. I agree with that.
And
because the difference between Cabrera and Albert was dominant in his day, especially his St. Louis years.
Miggy was dominant, but he was inconsistent a little bit in Miami but once he got to the consistency, you saw more with Detroit. Do you agree?
Yeah. He put it together in Detroit. Looked like the Red Sox got swept at 6 behind the Blue Jays. Can you believe baseball is over in 2 weeks?
It's crazy.
All right, Toronto, because I guess the Marlins beat No, the Tigers won today. The Blue Jays have the best record in the American League. The Astros have collapsed. The Mariners are in first place. But here comes Texas. Texas is 3 games behind.
Yeah, because the Marlins won 2 out of 3. They won
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, they won Friday and Saturday. And for me, like I said with the Marlins, I don't care that we didn't make the playoffs. To me, it's more to see how these young kids are playing and stuff
You're
like
right.
that. And
Marlins in third place. You should be happy.
how the hell did the Mets blow that wild card lead, Mace? Can you explain that to me?
I don't know. I guess it's the effect of Juan Soto in the locker room. Milwaukee, only team to clinch a playoff spot. Milwaukee, 8 games ahead of the Dodgers. The Dodgers are not going to catch them for best record.
Hey, Mace, I have a question. When it comes, the third baseman that played with Prince Fielder before his injuries, what were your opinions on him as a hitter?
Ryan Braun?
Yeah, Ryan Braun.
He was great until we found out he was taking roids.
Were you a big Castillo fan, Mace, or not really?
Castillo, the second baseman from the Marlins?
Yeah, Luis Castillo.
I liked him, yeah, but New York
Or did you prefer El Nino over him?
Well, they played different positions, but I would take Renteria any day of the week over him. I was a big Edgar Renteria fan.
He's another guy.
Now, folks, but the Arizona Diamondbacks are only 1 game behind the Mets.
I told people that the West is going to have 3 teams in the playoffs.
No, they're not going to get 3 because Philly's going to get in. Milwaukee's going to get in. The Cubs are going to get in. That's 3 right there. And you may be right. Maybe 3 teams from the West do make it. But who's the third team? Is it Arizona or San Francisco? 2 weeks to go.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more likely San Fran.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's the pitching.
And Mace, for you, who was the most underachieving, like for the most loaded team, but the most underachieving?
Baseball.
A lot of people say the Indians of the 90s.
Yeah, but they made World Series, though, and they gave one away to the Marlins. That was a great World Series, by the way.
Juan.
Yeah, Mason.
Jose Mesa.
If the skill wanted to kill him, bro. Yeah, they were a strike away from world champions, and let Counsell hit that home run in the bottom of the 9th. I still can't believe it. Craig Counsell.
I think to me the most I wouldn't say the Indians, the Mariners of the 2000s.
I would say, so you're saying this team never got it done. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Wow.
The Mariners, because they had all that talent, they could never get over the hump. It's weird. They couldn't beat the Yankees and...
Yeah, that's who beat them, and the Indians. They couldn't beat the Indians.
Would you say the 90s Braves were kind of underachieving? They didn't have enough.
Hell yes. They should have won a lot more than they did. I totally agree with that one.
Is there any teams from when you were a kid that were very underachieving?
The Expos. The Expos had all that talent, and they always choke at home the last series of the year against either the Phillies.
Was that Andre Dawson's years?
Yep. They had a bomb squad. They had Dawson, Cromartie, Ellis Valentine in the outfield. They had Larry Parrish at third base. Tony Scott. They had a bomb squad. Chris Fire.
Wait, Mace. You said Cromartie. Is that the father of the defensive back, Antonio Cromartie?
I don't think so.
or is he related to him at all? Antonio
I don't
Cromartie?
know. I really don't know. The Milwaukee Brewers, the only team in baseball with over 90 wins.
No, and for me, like when it comes to underachieving, when you look at the totality, the
Yeah.
the Expos had to deal with the Reds and the Cardinals during that time.
No,
Correct?
no, the baseball was different back then. They had the Phillies and the Pirates to deal with.
Oh, that was the year. By the time that Expos team got loaded, was our boy already dead?
Who?
The outfielder for the Pirates?
Clemente, yeah, Clemente already passed, yeah.
Is that another reason why you haven't seen the Pirates be successful? Like, you know how the Marlins got affected by the death of Fernandez?
No, I think the Pirates wanted to win a World Series after Clemente passed. They dominated the 70s. Pirates were always good. Pirates, Phillies, and the Reds and the Dodgers.
Were the Athletics good in the 70s?
Yeah, they won 3 in a row.
Never
got the respect though.
Because of the Big Red Machine and stuff like that?
Yeah, they never got their due.
And the We Are Family Pirates?
Yep, they never got their due.
How were the Cardinals a good team, loaded
No,
team back then?
they were bad. They were bad in the 70s.
For them, it's the 60s, like
the 40s and the 60s for the Cardinals. The 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s for the Cardinals.
And the 2000s.
Yeah, the 2000s. Pujols' era.
Jim Edmonds too.
Yes. Both of them won. No, Edmonds wasn't there for the second ring. He was there for the first one.
You saw both of these outfielders. Who did you like better, Edmonds or Ichiro?
Oh, this is hard for me because I respect the hell out of Suzuki. I'm going to put it to you this way. Edmonds in center field was more spectacular. Ichiro was much fundamentally sound better.
So Edmonds was a flashy player.
Yes, but he got the job done, just like Griffey. I mean, I'll say it again, nothing against Andrew Jones. But there's a reason why Edmonds and Griffey were the best outfielders of the late 90s, early 2000s.
You've seen multiple outfielders, Mace, throughout your life as a baseball fan. Who are your top 3?
Me seeing, or I go by history?
No, seeing with your own eyes.
Bonds is the best left fielder. Edmonds is the best center fielder.
Was Clemente right or center?
Right. Clemente, I saw the end of Clemente. I didn't see his career. I saw him in the World Series. Ichiro, definitely the best right fielder.
How about any of the guys from the Big Red, any of that outfield from the Big Red Machine?
Nah, the Red Machine, they can hit, and they have bench, and they had Concepcion and Joe Morgan. That's what made the Big Red Machine good.
They had a decent outfield, but it wasn't like...
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't like the one I just told you. Asked me who's the best outfield. I said Bonds in left, Edmonds in center, and Ichiro.
Really, over Griffey?
I'll take Edmonds.
Wow, that's surprising. I thought you would have had Griffey.
I put Griffey too.
But this is an honest question. With Edmonds, is it because he was an angel, Mace?
Dude, I saw Edmonds and Griffey do the spectacular, man. You gotta be kidding me. Those two were spectacular outfielders in center field. Both.
Was Ricky Henderson a center fielder?
Left fielder, but I'll take Bonds over him. I'll definitely take Barry Bonds over him.
I have a player that you probably haven't heard in a while, Mace. What is your opinion on Marco Scutaro?
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Scutaro, didn't he win a World Series with the first World Series with the Giants?
Yes.
He was the shortstop.
Yeah.
And then they replaced him with Crawford for the second and the third one. Crawford was a great shortstop, by the way. Scutaro was okay. But he got a championship. You know, he was okay.
See, and my favorite shortstop I've seen with, like, I'm going to take my fandom out of it. I like Renteria, but
he was great.
The guy I liked the best around that time was the guy who played for the Cardinals.
Ozzie Smith?
Ozzie, yes.
I'm gonna go with Larkin, you know that.
No, not I'm talking about like the late 2000s, early 2010s.
Well, Ozzie retired in '96.
Yeah, my God, who the shortstop for the guy I liked was the guy who played for Seattle after A-Rod left.
I know who you're talking about because he's Venezuelan. I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name. I know who you're talking about. He was part of the Randy Johnson trade.
Yes. He ended up being a good player.
Him and Felix Hernandez. That was Felix Hernandez shortstop. I know who you're talking about.
And the guy from Randy Johnson's time with the shortstop that played with Randy in Arizona too.
Damn, I forgot who it was. Who was the shortstop for the Diamondbacks?
Were you a big Jay Buhner fan, Mace?
No. But I'll tell you one thing. He killed the Yankees.
That he was a Yankee Clipper almost?
Yeah, Yankee. You know, that was another one George Steinbrenner didn't like the way he looked, so he got rid of him.
George hated people.
Of course he did. He's a miserable bastard.
Is it because he didn't want people to overshadow him, Mace?
What's up, Daniel? Oh, that boy's in the chat? If he wants to pull up, he can.
So Mace, is it because the reason why was it because George didn't want any personalities to overshadow him? Is that why he kept on trading like these outgoing personalities? Like,
no, he just didn't like the way certain guys look. He didn't like Doug Drayback, gave him away. Didn't like Willie McGee. That was the worst one. He said, "This guy looks like E.T. Get him out of here." Going to win MVP of the World Series. Can't make this shit up.
Were you too young to see Willie McCovey, Mace?
Yes. No, that boy want to pull up, he can.
Was he like by the time you started watching baseball? Was he already retired, or was he at the end of his career?
He was at the end of his career. Him and Willie Mays, Bobby Bonds, Barry's dad.
Does Bobby get overlooked, Mace? You feel?
Yeah, of course he did.
Was he like a supreme athlete like his son was?
I see what that boy is saying. I'll answer that question in a second. Say that again, Manzano.
Would you say Bobby was like a great athlete like Barry was, or Barry was more athletic?
Barry's much more athletic. Jim Leyritz, I didn't like him, but he was clutch. A lot of his teammates couldn't stand him, but he's the one who turned the World Series around in '96 with that home run off John Smoltz.
Who's Jim Leyritz? I never heard of him before, Mace.
He used to be on the Yankees. He was on the 96, 97, 98 Yankees. One of Buck Showalter's boys.
What teams did Felipe Alou play for, Mace?
San Francisco. I know he played most of his career with the Giants.
Both the New York and San Francisco?
No, San Francisco.
Oh, so he started playing when they were already in San Francisco.
Yeah, they had some great teams in the 60s. San Francisco can never get over the hump. Lyrics was clutch, that boy. I give him that, boy. Yankee fans still love him.
Was there a guy you wish, like, in that pitching staff for the Arizona Diamondbacks with Schilling and Johnson Mace?
Randy?
Is there a guy that you wish got more pub and a little bit more respect based on his pitching ability?
No, I don't even remember that team. I remember Jay Bell was there, Luis Gonzalez.
That infield was pretty good. That, for me, what I remembered about outside of Randy, that infield was really good.
Who was the Red at one point, That? Who was the Red? It was Red teams, boy, I tell you. I'll say it again. My dad, God bless his soul, I was punished for some dumb shit in school. And I told my father, I said, Dad, I will do chores for a damn month. I got tickets to the World Series. Let me go see Johnny Bench in person. Boy, did Johnny put on display.
God how far is Cincinnati from where you live? Like, how long did it take you guys to get to, like, Cincinnati?
No, I didn't go to Cincinnati. I had tickets to Yankee Stadium, 76 World Series. I was at games 3 and 4. Johnny Bench beat the Yankees by himself. That's how sick nigga was. And that's another reason why old fat ass was upset. Munson, Johnny Bench totally outdid him in that world. It wasn't even close. Johnny Bench beat the Yankees by himself in 76. That was his World Series. Rose got credit for the first one. Bench got his due in the second one.
If you had to mix two eras of baseball, Mace, like in terms of an outfield and an infield, like for me, Johnny Bench is my catcher.
Definitely.
Albert Pujols is my first baseman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do that.
Sandy Alomar is my second baseman.
You mean Roberto?
Roberto Alomar is my, and my shortstop is I'm gonna put Barry. I have to.
You could put Ozzie Smith.
No, not Ozzie. For you, Mace.
A lot of people would put Ozzie Smith there. A lot of people.
Mace, when you think of A-Rod, do you see him more as a Ranger, a Yankee, or a Mariner?
A Mariner.
You see him more as a Mariner?
And he was, and I can honestly say this, Derek Jeter had nothing on Garciaparra or A-Rod or Larkin at that time. The only reason why Jeter got his love because the women loved him and he played for the Yankees.
Nomar honestly gets overlooked
because of what he did. He was a selfish ball player. He basically sulked because the Red Sox were winning without him. And they were with Manny and fucking what's his face? Ortiz.
Was he one of the first like big shortstops, Mace, that were over 6'3"?
Which guy?
Was Garciaparra one of?
No. It was Cal Ripken and A-Rod.
Was Barry Larkin a big guy, Mace, or?
No. I think Barry was like 5'11".
Because every time I see pictures of Barry, I've always thought he was over 6 foot.
He's very muscular. I know that, boy. Look, I'm a little biased here, but I'll say it again. I know that boy will agree with me. No one did it better than Larkin, bro.
Okay. Okay. Like I need my third baseman now. Who should I put at third?
Did you see? I'm gonna name some guys. Did you see Mike Smith play?
No. I wasn't even born.
Okay. Yeah. He retired the year before you was born. Did you see Chipper Jones play?
Oh, yes, I saw Chipper like at the end of his like at the when I
End of
started
his
watching
career?
baseball, it was almost at the end of Chipper's career. Like he
Yeah.
was slowing down already by the time I started watching baseball.
Okay. And about you could put Jeter there if you want.
He's shortstop.
Oh, third baseman. Oh, that was you asking me. Oh man. All right, Burrow out 3 months. Mr. Miami just reported it, so the Bengals are done. Miss Molina, shout out to my brother 305. She's watching. Shout out to that lovely lady. Had a good night on her birthday night last night.
Honestly, maybe Ryan Braun.
Nah, I wouldn't put Ryan Brown. Wow, you talking back then?
Scott Rowland. Scott Rowland.
There
Scott.
you go. Yeah, I was about to. You took the words right out of my mouth. Happy Sunday to Melina. You have a good work week, honey. She said hello to you, Tony.
Have a good work week, Miss Molina.
That boy said, "Mother, you know what? Burrow out 3 months, so we won't see Joe Burrow again until December."
Okay, my outfield is Burrow, Pat Burrow.
Really? Okay, go ahead.
Miggy Ordonez.
Okay.
Oh no. Each row.
Okay. You can put Magli Ordonez there if you want.
My God. Miggy, I would put left field. Center field, my God. By the time, like I said, Jim was retiring by the time I started watching baseball and stuff like that. My God, who would it be?
You can put Griffey there.
He was already moving to the corner outfield. Like he was in Cincinnati by the time I started watching baseball. He wasn't playing center field. My God.
Reggie Sanders. Oh, Ron Gant. Adam Dunn.
Would you say Pat Burrow could be? Because is he athletic enough to play center field?
No, Pat Burrow is a left fielder, boy. You like Pat the Bat, huh?
Who was his teammate in Philly?
That was Shane Victorino in center field.
Maybe Devon White.
You could do that.
What's your opinion on my? What are your opinions on my line? My.
It's all right. To each his own. Yeah, Dad. I love Caminiti too. I'm gonna try and get his jersey. I love Caminiti.
Why do people? That's another guy I don't. Why does the media hate Caminiti, Miss?
Drug addict. He was found in my old neighborhood. True story. He was found in my old neighborhood dead because they found him sniffing crack. I'm not joking about that.
Is he? Did he have the same issues as Darryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden? Almost.
Yeah, but we didn't know it until he died.
Wow.
He died in the 178th Street in the Bronx, bro. Come on. I lived there. I know where I used to live there. He died right behind no, not even 170. He died 181st Street in Aqueduct Park, right behind the library.
Oh, they found his body like behind the library? Wow.
Yeah.
Were you a big Sandberg fan, Mace?
Yes, I was. I got his jerseys. It's at my mom's. I got the blue jersey. You know, the blue alternate.
Oh, the all blue, like that pale blue one that they used to have?
Yes.
He's a guy that gets forgotten, too. I feel bad for
2 months ago. God bless his soul.
Do you wish he got more respect, Miss?
Say that again?
Do you wish Ryan Sandberg gets a
Oh,
lot
he
more?
got a lot of respect. They loved him. He's a legend to us baseball fans, the old guys. Coach Mace, meet John Coltrane, Duke Ellington. No, I never met those guys. Miami met those guys.
John Olerud. That's another guy I liked.
Yeah, he's very good. Yes.
But he got overshadowed by A-Rod and
No, he was the first baseman. Olerud was good because he won World Series.
Edgar Martinez too.
He was a hell of a hitter.
Is the reason why he moved to DH because he couldn't really field that well, man?
Exactly, and they was putting together their bomb squad. The Mariners was putting together their bomb squad. They traded Omar Vizquel to the Indians so A-Rod can come up.
Wow, I didn't know Omar started with the Mariners.
Yeah. Trade him to the Indians. And that was it. When the Indians got him and Manny came up, shit.
When did what year did Ortiz come up?
I think in 2000. But he was with the Twins. I remember that because they said he sucked, he couldn't field. And he made the big error when we played the Twins in 2002. We wanted to win the World Series. He made a big error in that series when we beat the Twins in 5. Yeah, remember that.
If you had to choose these three, if you were a hitter, Mace, I'll give you 3 pitchers, and you had to face them for one at bat. Who would you not want to face? Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan, Bob Gibson, or Kurt Schilling?
I wouldn't want to face Randy because he was wild.
He was more controlled when you think he got more controlled once he got to Arizona.
Yes. And can I talk about football instead of this baseball?
Sorry, miss. Sorry.
I mean, baseball, doesn't move the needle. I mean, I love it. You love it.
Dat boy loves it too.
Yeah, he loves it. Yeah, because I like football, man. This is football season. Baseball will have their day in 2 weeks when their playoffs start. Blue Jays going to make it, folks.
So it's over. You think it's over for the rest of the season for the Bengals, miss?
They're in trouble. I like Browning, but who knows, man? They're 2-0. They're in Minnesota next Sunday. That'll be one of the games I'll have up. But next week, Philadelphia and the Rams next week, that is a heavyweight fight. Next Sunday.
Is there a dark horse team you think in either conference you think nobody's talking about right now that you feel can make it all the way to the Super Bowl, miss?
To the Super Bowl? AFC Broncos and your team, the Chargers, with
the Chargers.
The way Herbert's playing. I can't wait to see Herbert tomorrow night.
That's gonna be a showdown.
Raiders and the Raiders look good, folks. We'll see them tomorrow. Florida Gators is next. 305's talking about the Hurricanes. NFC, boy, after winning in Pittsburgh today the way they did, Seattle could be a dark horse.
What's happening with the Lions, miss?
That they suck ass. Lions a bully team, man, but Green Bay showed that shit last week with Parsons, man.
Oh, Vader's backstage, miss.
Parsons, what a performance last week. I'm going to let you and Vader talk for a second. Give me a little drink of water. I'll wait till Vader pops in. He's up. There you go.
What's going on?
Good,
Yo,
man.
Vader, what up, dude?
You and Manzano could talk a little baseball. I'll be right back. I'm just going to give me some water. Good.
Oh, Hey Vader, did you hear what my lineup was for like my catcher's Johnny Bench. My first baseman is Albert. My second baseman is Roberto Alomar. My shortstop is A-Rod. My third baseman is Cal Ripken. My outfield is Ichiro. Left field is Maglio Ordonez, and my center fielder is who did I say my center fielder was? And my center fielder is going to be Johnny Damon.
Okay. That's not a bad all-time team.
No, this is for my dream line, not all-time team, but this is for the team that I seen with my own eyes and stuff like that. Because by the time I started watching baseball, Jim Edmonds was already retired. Manny was slowing down a little bit.
You came in real late.
Yeah, I started watching baseball in the late 2000s, early 2010s.
Yeah, you came in real late.
Yeah. I was a lifelong baseball fan because, were you a big Albert Bell fan?
I was. I love that Indians team. Yes, I was a big Albert Bell fan, yes.
Can you, as a baseball fan, did the media hate him for no reason whatsoever?
I mean, they hate him for the same reason they hate Bonds. He was standoffish, and that made him seem mean. And as a big black dude, I mean,
Was he, would you say his defense is underrated, Albert?
Yes. He was a better outfielder than people give him credit for. But he could get a ball out of stadium like no other though too. So
what was it did he have the same or like a young Stanton where was Albert able to hit outside of was he able to hit balls outside of the stadium like you saw with a Mike Stanton or
Yes.
Judge?
Yes.
Hell yeah. You talking about Joey Bell again? Albert Bell again?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love that
team.
Indians team. I love that Indians team, man. Albert Bell, a young Manny, Earl Hersher. I love that Indians team.
That's the most. Me and Mace were talking about underachieving teams. That Indian teams of the '90s was so underachieving.
Absolutely, should have won at least one.
When I went to Yankee Stadium back when they got what's his face, Roberto Alomar, to watch him and Vizquel work the double play combination was
Jim told me, bruh.
Yeah. Mr. Miami's right. The Chiefs dynasty is over as of tonight. As the Eagles walked in there, they even break a sweat.
Oh, my left fielder was Pat the Bat. That's who my left fielder was.
He likes Pat Burrow.
And every time I bring up Pat Burrow, people laugh at me. And they're like, that guy was so overrated.
There's a reason why Pat the Bat get laughed at. But I ain't gonna lie. When he won with the Phillies and he won 2 years later with the Giants, I was happy for him. He went out a two-time champion. He got the last laugh. He had a great World Series against the Rays, and who did they beat in 2010? The Texas Rangers. He had a great World Series. Pat Burrow.
Oh, my mistake. My third baseman was Scott Rowland. That's who my infield was Scott Rowland, A-Rod, Sandy Alomar, Roberto, Albert, and Johnny Bench.
Scott was at third, right?
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah, so he put it third. Yeah, he put A-Rod at short.
Actually, no, my mistake. I never saw Johnny Bench play. The guy I liked as a catcher was Pudge. can you understand why I have Pudge, Mace?
Yeah, I understand, but me
Pudge
and
was
that boy, we know where we're going with.
Pudge was the greatest catcher of the 90s.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Even with
He was the glue
Piazza
behind
and everybody else.
He was
Pudge
the
was
glue
the best.
behind the bench.
For me, Mike
Pudge
was
is
overrated.
the best catcher I've ever seen.
Better than that's right. You didn't see bench.
I didn't see bench.
I'm going with bench. I saw both, bro. I'm going with bench.
I feel honestly because he played with I can't believe I'm saying this. I like Pudge, Mace. No, I like Piazza, but I feel he's overrated because he played for the Mets. Can you understand why I say that?
He had his best years with the Dodgers, man. He was dominant with the Dodgers.
He was.
357, bro, with 40 homers, 150 RBIs. Are you kidding me?
Piazza
was he on those teams? Was
a nightmare.
Was Kirk Gibson gone by the time he got there?
Who?
Was Pudge by the time he got called up by the Dodgers? Was Kirk already retired, or was he still on those teams?
No, he was gone. Way gone. Way gone.
Piazza was a nightmare with the Dodgers, sir.
Hell yeah. And that man owned Coors Field, bro. Hitting 500-foot bombs.
Larry Walker, I wish gets more respect.
He doesn't get the respect because he played in Colorado. But here's the crazy part. The year
Todd
he won
Helton.
the MVP, yeah, Todd Helton gets all the love there. The year he won the MVP, he hit 440. He hit 447 on the road.
What are your guys' opinions on Cargo?
And I love that Rockies team, man. With Larry Walker, Dante Bichette. I love that Rockies team.
Were you a big fan of Cargo, Mace?
Back then. Say that again.
Did you guys like Cargo?
Yeah. Now you're talking 2000s Rockies. Yeah, 2010s. Yeah, Cargo was nice, man. Right field. Hell yeah.
Those teams that was a underachieving team. How can they not have won at least one World Series?
No pitching. That's why. Need pitching, man. I mean, look at the Yankees now. No pitching. That's why they are where they are. The Blue Jays are where they are because the Blue Jays got pitching.
And let's be honest. Can you blame like the development of pitching in Colorado is very hard because you have to develop pitchers.
Yeah, because that's why Manzano, they're the worst team in baseball right now. They can't develop pitching.
And no free agent wants to pitch there because of the altitude and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you're going to see 500-foot home runs every night. 305, get in here, bro. Stop eating stuff in your face with barbecue chicken, bro.
Oh, right here.
What's up, everybody? What's going on, 305?
305, we're having fun with you.
Like chilling.
Enjoy it. We're having fun with you, 305.
I know.
305.
Came in hot.
I got news at 305. The Astros are in 5th place in the American League. They got caught by the Mariners.
5th place?
Yeah, by record, yeah.
They blew that lead. The
Mariners are feeling it, man. They got Houston this week. That is going to be a hell of a series. Mariners got pitching. Again, got pitching.
That's what's hurting.
We in first place.
Not anymore. I looked at the standings a few minutes ago. The Mariners won 9 in a row.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, and what me and Mace are talking about, what hurts the Astros is pitching. Their pitching has hurt them the past few series, Mace. Do you agree?
Definitely. Bless you. Where's MLB at? There we go.
I was drowning.
Let me look at the teams. MLB, all they talk about the goddamn Yankees.
Yeah.
I want to see the schedule.
Did our boy Rapping Roberto say anything ridiculous today, Miss?
No, Bob Costas was on the other night. I forgot where he was. I was looking. I said, Bob, are you coming back?
Bob Costas, grass.
Bob Costas.
Cut grass.
If you had to choose your two, like in terms of both football and baseball, who were your two favorite announced teams?
I'm going to let these guys go first. Go ahead, that boy.
Two types of baseball announced teams.
Yeah, who you like when you see him on TV?
I mean, I'm from Cincinnati, man. It doesn't even sound like baseball without Joe Nuxall and Tom Brenneman.
Yeah, he was on last. He's on the WB now. Tom Brenneman. He was doing the Hurricane game yesterday. I was talking about Tom to the fellas.
Okay, my announced team is Joe Morgan, and his partner when he did Sunday Night Baseball all those years.
John Miller.
And Joe Buck.
Yeah, that's my guy. You know that. I love Joe Buck.
And I like his voice in the NFL when he did with Troy Aikman.
Do you prefer the son or the father, Miss?
It's different. The father was great for baseball back in the 70s and 80s. But his son, what I like about Joe Buck is
Marty. I mean, my bad.
Oh, you mean his father, Marty Brenneman?
Yeah, Joe Nuxall, Marty Brenneman, yeah.
What I like about Joe Buck is he doesn't have an ego. He's all about doing the games and staying in his hotel room reading a book. That's why I love Joe Buck.
And listen to classical music.
Yeah, no. And for me, the guy I couldn't stand because of his ego was Al Michaels.
I can understand that.
Keith Jackson. I did like Keith Jackson back then in college football.
I didn't realize my dad had to tell me Al Michaels got his start in Cincinnati. He was doing Reds games in the 70s.
Sure did. Yep, Johnny Bench was his guy. Johnny Bench was all well. If you grew up in the 70s with the baseball, remember the baseball bunch, Mr. Miami, as a kid?
You know, back then.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite position. That's my favorite position in baseball.
Did you have a favorite partner for Howard Cosell, Mace?
Say again.
Did you have a favorite commentary partner for Howard Cosell?
Well, of course, it's Frank Gifford and Danny Don Meredith. All right, next week in Miami, Seattle's at Houston. That's the series right there.
Yeah, I got the schedule right here. We take on Monday. Texas. We take on Texas.
Yeah, that is a big week for you because if you get that next week, you got the A's and Angels on the road. You should win all 6 of those games.
As a local Dolphins, my favorite announcer was always the guy who ended up going to CNN. What's his name?
Larry
King. Larry King.
You wasn't even existence to your parents when Larry King called Dolphin games.
No, but based like I've heard old games on YouTube of him calling old games and stuff like that, and I liked his announcing style.
Boy, that was a help. Boy, my mother followed that shit back in the 70s.
Who's his partner through those years, Mace?
I forgot the guy's name, but
is it Weaver?
Yeah, Weaver. Yeah, Weaver. Mr. Miami's right. Weaver was his partner. Yeah.
And we had I think
we talking football.
Yeah.
Favorite announcers. I mean, I forget the other guy's name, man. The McDonald's dude. He loves, man. That's what he loves. McDonald's and the Bengals. I forget his name.
John Madden and Pat Seminole.
Yeah.
You mean the offensive tackle who does
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but
him and Solomon Wilcox used to call games, man.
Yeah, I like Solomon Wilcox, yeah.
How about the legend of Miami broadcasting that recently passed away? Not Larry King. It was another. Do you know what I'm talking about, man?
Mad
Jim
Dog.
Mad Dog, damn it, Jim Mandich,
Yeah, Jim
All
Mandich.
right,
Miami.
Miami. What a play!
Yeah,
And
Moreno.
my favorite. I know this. I'm too old for this. Too young for this, Mace. I'm sticking to it. My favorite announcer is Dr. Jack Ramsey.
Oh yeah, he's a Heat guy. Of course, he's gonna say that.
No, but
No,
I don't remember him because of Heat. It's weird. I wasn't even born, but I like his calls when he used to be the announcer for the Trailblazers.
No, he didn't announce for the Trailblazers. He coached the Trailblazers.
Hey, Coach, what was your announcer for the Dolphins in like the early '90s? Used to be radio.
I know who you're talking about. I know that booth was crazy though. It was a fun booth with Mandich, Weaver, and I forgot the other guy. But those were the good old days, you know. Hey, you know what my favorite announcer is? I got a couple, but I love Dick Enberg.
I did like the announcer from 2003.
Yeah, I grew up with Dick Enberg. That's why he used to do the running. He used to do UCLA and the Running Rebels. All right, Moss is talking about his father, Joe Bucks, which is Jack Buck, the Vikings. And I love Enberg and Marv Albert. Everybody knows him as the basketball guy. He used to do the Dolphins every week in the 90s, right, Mr. Miami?
Yeah.
Him and Bill Parcells. It's sad, honestly, what the Dolphins are falling to now. Back in those days, right, 305, it was fun being a Dolphins fan.
Yep, it was a glory day.
Tell these guys how many Dolphin jerseys I told you 2 weeks ago that they're over 30 years old now.
Marino, you had Zach Thomas and Tim Bowens
And Chris Keith Sims.
and
I
Keith
wore the Culpepper today, but they lost.
That's so great. One of my favorite players on the Dolphins, I don't even talk about.
Which is?
Urban Fryer.
You know what? Irving Fryer don't get talked about. You want the truth?
Yes.
He was only there for 2 years, and then he went to Philly. Jimmy got rid of him.
Okay.
He should have still been there.
3 was around
95, 94, 95. Jimmy got rid of him in 96.
Yeah, that's right. That is.
He got rid of him and Troy Vincent and Brian Cox.
Brian Cox was a Dolphin.
Yep. And Jimmy got rid of him. I know NBC is delighted that this football game is going quick.
And in the early '90s, there were no Dolphin rooms. There were no stream yards. No stream yards. No YouTube.
Molina's happy that the Blue Jays swept. Manzano's gone for the night like he always is.
It went on no YouTube. It went no stream yards.
There was no social media.
It went on social media, and it was just like peace and quiet.
Yep.
And no computer. I forgot no computer back then. Computers was out in the '80s.
I used to follow the Dolphins back in those days with the sporting news.
We had cable.
I didn't get cable in '91, but I used to go to the sports bar to watch the Dolphins every Sunday. So they had a Dolphins bar in Midtown Manhattan. So I used to go Upper East Side.
I used to go to them Dolphin games.
So Burrow out 3 months, and the Bengals, I don't know. I like the
was just
quarterback.
thinking about that, bro. I'll be cussing every single one of my offensive linemen out right now. Every single one of them.
I'm telling you, Browning is going to do good for you like he did last year, bro. Look at the weapons he got.
He'll be serviceable. I believe in it. But I will be cussing every single one of my offensive linemen out. They'll be getting it this week, man.
Hell yeah, I'll be cursing their asses out. Myself, that boy 305 up here. Let me close up. That's next Sunday, folks. 12:20 Eastern. Rams, Eagles from Philly.
And we play Minnesota next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that game up here too.
Oh my God.
There we go. Us together. Me, 305, and of course that boy. Atlanta got what? What down is this? 3rd and 6. Penix almost picked off, so they're gonna kick a field goal.
Russell Wilson.
What a day for him. He's definitely getting a game ball from me.
In a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
450 yards, 3 TDs. He was
Wow.
clutch too.
I knew he had 3 touchdowns. I ain't 400 and how much?
450.
Okay. Nice.
Daniel Jones is getting the
day,
number
yeah.
one. Daniel Jones is getting the number one. He led the comeback today for Indianapolis. And I know most people didn't see that game, but what happened was Indianapolis missed a 60-yard field goal, but the guy jumped, the defender for the Broncos jumped on his teammate's back to block the ball, and that was a 15-yard penalty. And then he kicked the winning field goal straight through the middle, 45-yarder, and the Colts are 2-0.
Oh, man.
I get the feeling they'll be 3-0 playing Tennessee next week. Gotta keep that team healthy. They stay healthy. They're dangerous in the AFC because they got defense, bro.
Atlanta just scored a field goal, 9-3.
Yeah, man. What a day. Great football today. This is one of the best week 2s I've ever seen. Bengals come back to win. Dolphins and Patriots had a heavyweight fight today. Cowboys, what a dramatic win that was for them kicking. That kicker didn't kick one, but 2 60-yard plus field goals. It's like the Cowboys see 60 yards, they just pull them out there, bro. Comeback by the Bengals. Browning led that comeback. The Colts comeback. Philly with ease winning at Kansas City. Hey, I gotta ask you a question, that boy. How the hell do they do it? But they win so easily, and they don't throw the football. He only had 101 yards passing today, Jalen Hurts.
I like the Cardinals too, and I hope they do all right.
Yeah, they almost blew it today, as Bryce Young had nearly 400 yards of passing and 3 TDs for the little guy.
Good for him.
Arizona at San Francisco next week, but I will be done after the Eagle game next week.
It's apparent Bryce Young can play. They just need a team around.
Exactly.
Russell Wilson had 450 yards and 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah, that's why I told that boy. Yeah, the greatest game of his career and a loss. Next Sunday night, I'm not going to my mom's, believe it or not, but Kansas City do play the Giants next Sunday night.
Oh, Giants gonna be pissed off next week.
Yeah. Falcon player is down. His teammates are around him. They're getting him up now.
Look at Jerry Jones.
I was happy for Jerry when the Cowboys tied it. But when Russ hit my man for 50 yards, Neighbors.
Yeah. He was bombing him today.
If Belichick gets that job, Neighbors will be traded so fast you won't even recognize he ever played for the Giants.
Yeah, a lot of teams that make that trade.
Yes, I'll tell you, we did New England today. Drake May is the real deal, man. Shit.
Is he?
Oh yeah, yeah. Made Mr. Miami want to throw that barbecue pit out the window.
Throw this TV out the window.
There you go.
65-inch TV.
I got a 22-inch, man, and I've had it for 15 years. And I hardly watch it. The only time I click it on is if I want to see a sporting event. I don't watch regular. I haven't watched regular TV in 40 years. Right, Mr. Miami?
That might be coming on Thursday.
305. Don't you miss Airwolf?
Yeah. A real
Did
TV
you like Airwolf? Did you watch Airwolf as a kid?
Say that again.
Did you watch the TV show Airwolf as a kid?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Airwolf.
I missed it.
See, Airwolf, that was a real show back then. See,
hell yeah.
See, today's shows, today's shows now is
Garbage.
Sorry.
Complete garbage.
It's like them reality shows, the Hip Hop Atlanta. Boring.
See, here we go again, Base. We're about to anoint another quarterback this year.
JJ McCarthy.
Yep.
All right, a quick halftime for the game tonight. Did you see your girl last week dancing, man?
Who you talking about?
Maria Taylor. She was getting her freak on last Sunday night.
I love Maria Taylor.
I know you do. You like her like I like AJ Ross and Tiffany.
Get out of there.
Tiffany Blackman was the sideline reporter for the Bengal game today.
She's super tall. I love tall women too. She's super tall.
Tiffany Blackman. Her father was a great player for the Patriots in the 70s and 80s. Don Blackman.
Jackie Redmond.
Yeah, that he likes he likes the Miss Helens, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Miss Ann.
Something like that.
Okay.
Jackie Redmond, she fine. And she's from Canada.
London, Ontario is Jackie Redmond.
Did you see that during the football night in America? With heels on, she was taller than Jason Garrett and the other dude.
Yes, he was a great volleyball player.
Right.
Like Jordan Love's wife now. She is a great wife. She makes more money than him.
And she got a Cadillac with some swingers.
I gotta give I killed him when he did it. I gotta give Love credit. His first contract, he bought her an $8 million mansion, bro.
Dang.
Me and Raven was killing him about it a couple of years ago. My man said, just take the house, it's yours, leave me alone. Hey, let me ask you a question. You think Tua could have recruited Micah Parsons like Love did? No.
I don't know.
Like T.O. said, next question.
For real.
Don't answer that. Don't. T.O. Like T.O. said,
I got more news for you. I got more news for you. Packers are looking at Tyreek Hill now.
Man, the league better not let that happen, man.
We will never hear the end of it.
Bruh, it's a wrap. You might pack in the season, man. Pun intended. Like for real.
I'm not even high on the Packers, but if they get Tyreek Hill, I might have to start looking at some late December games.
Man, it's a wrap, man. On to 2026. It's over.
You think they can beat the Eagles?
With Tyreek Hill?
Yes.
Absolutely. Dobbs.
One is livid. Come up here, baby, bro. Come on. I'm going to drop the link.
Tyreek Hill, Dobbs. Man, if Watson can hold on to the ball, man, that team is dangerous.
They can Watson too. Yeah.
Josh Jacobs
smacked Thursday night. You ain't lying, Sean.
With Josh Jacobs and Love orchestrating, bro, it's over. Parsons causing havoc, man, it's over, man.
Like 1986, the night 1996 when Green Bay got good.
I did the game Thursday night, and I'm going to tell you something. I earned more respect for Jaden Daniels getting his ass beaten. He's hurt, by the way. The Green Bay Parsons fucked up his ribs. I gained more respect for him for that game. And he is one of them. Miami was up here Thursday night when I was doing the game.
Yeah.
I've never seen Jaden Daniels get his ass beat like that Thursday night. Now, in the championship game, it was more of that the Eagles put pressure on him. But I'm talking about Green Bay. Parsons kept hitting his ass, bro.
This is the game we almost had this game.
Sean wants everybody fired. We're going to get smacked. Yeah, it's going to get ugly Thursday night with the Bills. That's going to be
hard line.
I'll be up here doing the game.
It's sad too because I like Dable.
You like who?
Brian Dable.
Oh, that's the Giants. Buffalo's playing the Dolphins.
Okay.
That's 0-3. It's not looking good for the Fish. Like I said, poor drafting. You want to know when the Bengals turned it around? 2002 when Marvin Lewis got there. They started drafting better.
Yep.
Hey, since you're an Angel fan, who is your favorite announcing team of all time for the Angels since you've been through multiple eras? I'm going to go Rex Hudler and Steve Fiziak. They were there for the championship years. So I got to give it to them. But back to what we're just talking about. Yeah, Green Bay, boy. Yeah, but they still got to show me something on defense. They play Philly Week 10 in Green Bay on Monday Night Football. I think the only team who could beat Philly is the team that's playing them next Sunday, and that's the Rams.
Like the Mets used to say, really?
Yeah, really? Yeah? Really? I think the Buccaneers can beat them too. They play Buccaneers in 2 weeks in Tampa. Yeah.
Boy, this is a shock of the day when Philadelphia won in Kansas City.
That wasn't no shock. I expected them to win. Like that boy knows this. I've never seen a team in my life win so easily.
Yeah.
My God, they win easy.
And I'm starting to understand why they just so happen to be that lucky team that hit that transition from the Brady era. They were just there.
Well, they did win a Super Bowl in 2017, and they did beat Brady and the Patriots.
So did.
They did.
I said they was going to win that game. Everybody thought I was joking. I said they're going to win the Super Bowl because they play against Philly every year in exhibition. I mean, against New England. They're not afraid of Brady.
No.
They were younger then. Kelsey slowing down. That play was horrible.
See, I want to know you in 2017.
No, I wasn't on YouTube back then. The only thing I did with YouTube until I discovered the manosphere was listen to music.
See,
But my man, Alpha Male Strategies used to crack me up back then.
No, I'm just listening to music back in 2017.
That boy used to listen to Alpha Male Strategies back then, back in like 2018-19 when he did it on his Apple phone.
Yeah.
Remember the tirade he had with the Simps when he told them, this is what you do. Have a nice car, take her in the car, bang her in the back, and kick the bitch out the side of the road. This shit was funny.
Yeah.
Damn.
He had some. He used to have some classic rants.
Yo, remember that light skinned chick he had?
I do.
Oh man, was she fine as hell, bro. Let me tell you something. When you are tall like him, I-Test, you do get the sisterhood on you, bro.
Yeah.
I told I-Test, when you go to Barbados next spring, bro, you're gonna have all those chicks shaking their ass. And I heard they start partying at 8 a.m. in Barbados.
Damn.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
We're gonna leave that alone.
All right, Dak Prescott got the game ball. Keith Chief is cracking up what I just said about Barbados. Mace, I came back just in time. Bro, I'm just gonna leave that alone. But I know they look good, and those women in Barbados look great, man.
And they be drinking early in the morning.
That'll be good. It's so bad. It's so bad, Mace. I had to change the channel, but I couldn't even watch the halftime show.
Which one?
I was watching the halftime show for a minute. It's so bad I had to change the channel.
Yeah, we back in land. Oh, we back in nigger land, Mace.
Sponsored by Lean.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Chief, if you see Laurel, tell him to pull up. It's been a minute since we've seen Laurel up here. It's been a minute since we've seen Laurel, bro.
We know what's up with Laurel.
Say that again.
I said we know what's up with Laurel.
We back in inland.
Laurel got a girl. That's why we ain't heard from him.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
Yeah.
I know he likes those young girls now.
That's what he was talking about the last time we talked to him. He said he had a.
I'm happy for Laurel. I heard his divorce was. I'm happy for him.
He'll be back around.
Chief is crazy.
When Houston win, I say when Houston win that World Series, he was shielding them.
Oh, the Texans on the AFC Championship game. He'll make sure he'll pop in here.
When Houston, the Astros, when they win the World Series.
Yeah, he loved that. Yeah, his throws.
2-time World Series champs with Dusty Baker.
The only one with Dusty, and we all know what happened the year after.
So we ain't got to talk about it.
Oh, shit.
See, where they got a ring for the Marlins. See, Marlins going home.
Yeah, Marlins will be home in 2 weeks. Everybody will be home in 2 weeks except the playoff teams.
They going to the couch.
And it looks like that boy Toronto's going to win that division. Man. Would you have fought that in spring training?
No.
You know what's funny about Toronto? None of them are having. Bichette's having a big year, but it's a contract year for him. Fucking Vladdy only got 23 home runs.
See what he do in the playoffs.
I'm with you. But like I always say, in the AL East, I always root for the Blue Jays. When they're good, I'm in. And in the Central, I always root for the Indians. It's like in the NL Central. I like the Cardinals, but I like to see the Reds win too.
I don't know what's up with the Reds, man.
The Guardians.
The Guardians. I call them the Indians.
The Reds are so up and down, it's hard to even know who they are right now.
Sad thing is they got pitching. Who would have funked that? That's a start. I'll tell you something else I don't like about the Reds, and I know he's exciting and all. Can L.A. De La Cruz hit 290 for once?
For real.
Really, man. Dead ass. Let me let you guys get ready for your work week. I got a long week too, man. I'll be up tomorrow night for the Buccaneers and Texans.
Okay.
Hey, Dad, thanks for coming. Keith Chief, thanks for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. Manzano, thank you. Sean, I'm sorry the Dolphins have ruined your winter and fall. Melina, love you too.
Thanks for having me up tonight, Coach.
Burrow injury ruined my winter as well. Bro.
Burrow out for 3 months. Daniel Berry, you the man. And Iman Perry, of course.
Another week, no win.
We'll see you tomorrow night, folks. I'll be on the air at 6:30 because the kickoff is at 7 o'clock. We'll talk about Baker Mayfield tomorrow night. And the imposter, C.J. Stroud, because I don't know what the hell's happened to him, bro. You talk about head case. See you later, Mace. You too, family. You see what happens when you mess with, who's that chick who he was messing with? I think she has a bald head. I don't know what her hair is like now. She used to be, I'm thinking of the rapper.
Talking about Amber Rose.
Yeah. You should have did that. Ever since then, he's gone downhill.
Look at Aaron Rodgers.
The Saudis usually do.
So sad. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. I love you. People in the clouds,
All right,
YouTube.
All right,
good night,
y'all 305.
Good night. All right, my brother.
Take care, nephew.